Hey everyone, I want to point out a pretty cool feature real fast. Sometimes you want to integrate other tracking systems, whether it's a live chat or stack counter, moment CRM, different things, and they run off of their own time zone that sometimes you get to set what time zone it displays in the tracking, and sometimes you don't. But say there's one you're focused on, right? A particular program with its own time zone. Well, let's say then you're going to come in here and you're going to go to the user tracking and you're going to check something like the user scrolls that have happened on your website, since that shows you the difference between people who are clearly not interested at all, or in other words, bots, and people who are actually doing things like scrolling halfway down that page, the About Us page, scrolling 100% of the way down the main page, right? 93.42% of the main page, right? Human. See, this thing is tracking humans. But see the date? Sometimes you're like, I wonder if that guy saw this information, but you don't know if this time zone coordinates with the time zone showed in, whatever tracking system you're using. So here's what we invented. If you go to global settings, okay, then on the general settings tab, you have a time zone you get to just choose. So let's say I know that this happens to be showing the Los Angeles time zone. I looked it up, I figured it out, I proved it to myself. So I'm going to do a search, sure enough, Los Angeles, and I'm going to go ahead and save that change. And guess what that means? That means now, moving forward, the user tracking will show the date as correlated with whatever it is I'm using for that tracking system. We debated whether we wanted to change old dates that were already caught in the logs, and then we thought probably not, because maybe you were already using it that way for a different tracking system, but now you're switching, upgrading, whatever. So one of the first changes you want to make when you incorporate any kind of external tracking, and you want to be able to sync those records to know the inside picture versus the outside picture and prove things to yourself, is to go ahead and select the time zone, again on the general settings tab underneath global settings. All right, pretty cool feature.